everybody. I just want to welcome you back upstate where we're doing some finishing touches here in the shed of the school. This big extension ladder is very heavy. It's made of steel. Only the steps are made of aluminum. And see, the steps are made of aluminum, but the body of it is made of some kind of a coated steel, so it's a bit heavy. And when it's all spread out, it's over 40 feet long. So we're keeping it here, and it's going to hang. You see this? All that we had to do with this is make the holes bigger. This is a hanger for a pipe that holds pipe. This came from Yankee off the ship, and I think it's going to work just perfectly with this. This also came off of Yankee. So once I get this hanging over that beam up there, then this will hook onto here. And this is the first step of a double pulley system that I'm working out for hoisting this ladder up. I'm hoping it helps to lighten the weight and help in the mechanics of it. So this is an easy first step. Just get this up here. It's going to slide around here, bend up over. It's actually a perfect thing, I think, for this. I'm amazed how well it fits. And then I'm just going to slide this down through both holes and put this nut on here and tighten it up. I'm going to come down a step here. It's fun seeing you from up here. What you doing way down there? You should come up here and join me. Hang from the monkey bars. Well, this nut is not going on that well. I was trying to find a ratchet for it, but I couldn't find one that was the right size. So I thought, I'll just do it by hand, but, I think I got past the snag. It's going. You know how sometimes there'll be a little snag in the threads? And it just seems like it's never going to go. And I'm actually doing it with my fingers. I'm getting snag after snag. But I'm getting past it. It's great. There we go. Now, see, this is where the whole weight of the ladder is going to hang on this piece here. And if I take my body off my ladder, I can see it's really solid. The ladder's much heavier than I am, but it's fun to swing on it. If the children weren't watching, I would hang and swing on it. But some children might try to do it, so we won't do it today. Okay, now I'm not going to put this on yet because my next stage of this is to put these cable clamps. I'm going to use 2 of them for extra security. Here, cable clamp, and push it together as hard as I can. I was planning on doing 2 cable clamps right next to each other. I'm just not sure whether it really needs it. You don't need to overbuild. Sometimes people do that. And 1,000 years later, the cable clamps are still there, but the rope is rotted. Isn't it sweet? Look at this. It's got some paint on it, which I'm sorry about. But I could take a little knife and get it off. But I just love, this comes off of Yankee. It's probably first time its toes have ever touched ground. But I just love, isn't it beautiful how these little things are all wrought by hand? And now when you see a hook, it's cast. But this is just so individual and so funny. Isn't it just precious? And it's just what we needed to do the job. See, so this is the beginning of stages here. I'll hang this up. See, this is how it will be. Richard's working on drilling out the, we have a U-bolt, but it didn't have a plate across the bottom, so we're making our own plate for it. But see, this is how it's going to work. You'll see it better when it's all put together. But, and then this is the cleat. This is off of Yankee too. This is the cleat that will hold the line when we're keeping it up in the sky. And the only wood I can find to drill it into is this window, but it's very thick. It's about 2 inches thick, so it's thick. Everything else is concrete, so I don't know. I don't really want to rely on the concrete. So anyway, won't this be great? And we'll all work together, and I'll just bring this up, and then we'll be able to get started in the morning. And maybe tonight, maybe we can keep going here. It'd be so much fun, wouldn't it, if it was all hanging here in the morning. Some of you who've been with us for a while know I love pulley systems. It's somehow, I don't know, it feels like the circus to me. And everything can move and leap and, oh. And you know what? A collector of MacKenzie-Childs is a circus acrobat. Isn't that great? And I met her years ago, and she's very connected in the whole world of show business. And she's just a light, just bigger than life and just precious. And that was her career, was flying through the air with the greatest of ease. And then she discovered MacKenzie-Childs, and I thought, what an honor and what a perfect match. Because one is mentally flying through the air, and one is physically flying through the air, and they're catching each other in midair. Perfect. This is the first time I've seen, and it's going to take up quite a bit. It's going to be great. instead of the way it was before. It was along this wall, which means they had to carry it over several things and then turn it to get it out the door. And this way it just goes whoop, and then whoop, and then straight out the door. It's right in line. It's really good. Hello everybody. Well, it's a new day and we had to do quite a lot more than we thought to get this ready to hang, and even still we're not sure if it's going to work. So we'll see what happens. Let's give it a try. See what happens here. Okay, so that's out of our way. Now what happened was we had this U-bolt. See this U-bolt? But we didn't have, we had some washers and nuts that we found. But what we didn't have was the plate that goes across the bottom. So we made a plate out of a piece of steel that we found that had other holes in it and so forth. Richard drilled it, cut it, not very well just because our equipment isn't very good right here. And now it fits. We're putting this U-bolt in here. So really pleased about that. And it fits in this little track here that holds the whole thing together. I'm sorry, it's a little difficult to do with only two hands. There you go. Now, give ourselves, more. Let's see, there you go. Yeah. None of this, it can all fall apart while we're doing this. This is nothing right now, but no. Really do a good job on this now. Put a washer on here just to keep it a little tidy. And we're going to try this side. You'll see in a minute what my dilemma is, and we'll see if hoping it will work anyway. Try one more time, at least for the minute. It should be no problem at all. Oh, it's great. It's working really well. Look at this. I can't believe it. Oh my gosh, it's working so well. There's only one thing I haven't prepared for, and that is I need to have the cleat on the wall. But we're at least seeing that it can work. And see how it moves towards me? Do you see that? I just don't want this to come out. Pull it in there. Oh, this is so great. There we are. That's the last bit. Now, all I have to do is make some kind of a temporary way of holding this line. Let's see. Here, I'm going to stuff it through here. Just to hold it temporarily. whilst I build a cleat here. This is exciting though. I wasn't sure if it was going to really work, but it doesn't really save that much room. But wait a minute. I want you to enjoy it with me for a minute, everybody. Doesn't it look beautiful? It's just neat. It's so graceful how the little feet touch. And it just goes right up. And I think we save maybe a couple of feet of floor space. But look, you can go under it. You know, it's only touching. The only part of the floor you can't use is really from here to there. So just think. I mean, it's really much better than it would have been. Much better. And it looks beautiful. I just love having a tall space like this, which you don't have anywhere else. Oh, I think I'm going to move it once I get it. Now here's the cleat off of Yankee, and it's going to go right over. I hope I didn't go too deep. I need to keep the holes not all the way drilled in. I may have gone too far because, see, there's only a little bit. And we need to have some undrilled area so that it gets some tension on the lag. This is called a lag screw, this thing. And, okay, here we go. I think I need to get, I just want to be sure it's extra tight. You see, it can sink into this too far and keep these out, but these actually settle in a bit. So I'm going to go get a narrower, what do you call it? I don't know. A narrower wrench. It should be okay. Let's try it now. Okay, you can. Do you know how to tie up a cleat? I'll do it a few times on here just. Okay, so then you go back and forth like a figure eight, and then on the last figure, instead of going as usual back on top of it, you twist it and have it go underneath, and then that captures the rope inside here, and it can't let loose. Should I do that again? I'll do it again. Sorry. You don't have to do it this many times. I was just doing it, I don't know, just to get rid of some line. But okay, so you start on the underside of the cleat and go around like this and around. See, each time you're doing this, of course, you're already binding it, so it's definitely easy. It's always helping. You don't have to hold on to anything. It's already fine. So at this point, I could really do this. You take it and turn it so that this last pull is entrapped. You see, it's caught in here. Or you could even get it over here more if you're not sure. There. And then we have to leave quite a bit of line because we don't know how, we need to have twice as much as the height of the ceiling so that we can, which I think, you know, if I cut it about here, which is as much of the line as we were using, we'll have plenty to let it down. And in that case, I'll just, I could either splice this into itself, or I could just tie a knot for now. Maybe for now I'll just tie a knot. But splicing it makes a nice, clean connection so it can't ever come undone also. Okay, great. I'm going to get some scissors and cut this. And I mean, you know, I'm trying to act very calm and businesslike, but I'm really so excited about this. Every time, oh, you know what I wanted to do? I wanted to, it's not quite straight. If you come here, you'll see it's off a little bit. It's going this way. So I'm going to just push it over a little. That was pretty good. I don't know what to say. Maybe I'll just say goodbye for today from here. Goodbye, everybody. I'm really glad you were here to watch this go up. Everybody's saying, oh, Victoria, it's not worth it. But it really is. It gives us so much more space. But not, I'm trying to be practical to say that, but really it's so much more beauty. Don't you think? Just to see this functional space with this beautiful pink object going up to the heavens. What more could you ask? We're just going to head back into the wood shop. Come with me. I'll show you what we're going to, what the plan is here. You see, by getting rid of all these doors, I kind of wish we got rid of those two windows. We might still be able to do something with those down there. But then we have much more space for wood and an order of what kind of wood it is. So we can easily find things. You see, we've got things here that need to find a home, and all of this plywood over here needs to find a home. So it's a lot of organization to do, but it can be used only if it's organized. And then, as I think I've showed you once before, look at the rest. It's a mess. But I'm kind of glad to show it to you each step, because you'll see how lovely it will be. See, here's more wood. All that wood has to find the right place here. But I'm really looking forward to it. We're going to make good progress. The doors took a lot longer than we thought, didn't they? But it's okay. We're making good progress here.